Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka, I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing a very important transit, that is Rahu transiting through Jupiter's nakshatra Purvabhadrapada. It's going to be taking place from the 24th of Feb till the 2nd of December all the way. There are 4 charan, the 4 padas or the 4 Navamsa that this Rahu is going to be transiting through. First in Cancer, then Gemini, because it moves backwards, then moves into Taurus, and lastly the Aries Navamsa. In the Pisces sign, there is only one Navamsa of Cancer, and then the rest will be from the May month, by the end of the month, in fact, this is going to be in Aquarius. So 3 charan, 3 padas or 3 Navamsa in Aquarius and 1 in Pisces. So there's lots which is in store in the first part, that is the summary part. Please do stick on and do subscribe the channel and do hit the bell notification if you want to get such updates which are really unique. And I'll be taking you through as to how this video is going to be in segments that, I'm going to be explaining the dates first, telling you how it is going to be Kaal Sarpa, which is happening in the sky, and then eclipses, how they're going to be impacting us all, and the Jupiter's transit, how is it connected? And lastly, the Tara Chakra, that when you're born in certain nakshatras, 3, 5th, 7th nakshatras, how it is going to be when Jupiter's nakshatra of Rahu is transiting through. So lots in store. I'm sure this video is going to be really enjoyable and you're going to be really understanding yourself, that what you are going to be getting at. So this is something that I'm going to be sharing with you shortly, and I'll be sharing with you the screen where I've a small presentation where I've shared all made the details, that is the dates, etc. So you should make a note of all that. Even if you're an astrologer, I don't think so you will get this kind of accuracy, and this is a ready-made handy dates and all the information that you require to make your videos. So use it. It's okay. Nothing to keep with myself. I'm going to be going up without taking all these informations, right? So let me share with you, first of all, that what exactly is going to be happening to start with. And then I'll be taking you through to the predictions. Okay, 1 second, because predictions are also going to be, based on all these dates only. Otherwise, you will not get to know. So as I said, this Jupiter is, I hope the screen is sharing. Please do let me know if you can hear me clear. And these are all live sessions, So Jupiter's nakshatra Rahu is going to be transiting, that is Purvabhadrapada. And this is going to be in Pisces sign from 24th Feb to the 29th of May. And then moves into Aquarius from 29th May all the way till the 2nd of December. And then we have to check the Jupiter's transit. Jupiter's transit is important. Why? Because that is going to be deciding that how this transit is going to play out, because just looking at Rahu in Purvabhadrapada or in Pisces sign is not going to help us decipher this transit. So we must see the dispositioner lord also and the nakshatra lord also. Being Jupiter, of course, it becomes a very important planet. So Jupiter's transit plays out the most. And till 2nd of December, of course, in Cancer sign. So Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, Jupiter is going to be transiting through. Is going to be getting retrograde also during this time period. So the predictions for these will be following. I will be incorporating in my readings and predictions as to how this transit is going to be during these dates. Okay. Also, we have to see the Navamsas that this Rahu is going to be transiting through. Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, as I just said. That's why the whole transit from 24th Feb to 2nd December cannot be the same. From the 29th of May, it is going to be entering Aquarius sign. So Gemini, Taurus, and Aries Navamsas will be covered in the Aquarius sign. And we do have to check the Tara Chakra. Suppose you have any graha or you have any, say, Lagna or Moon in Mars, Sun, Ketu. Suppose you're born in these nakshatras, okay, or you have any prominent grahas in Mars nakshatra, in Sun's nakshatra or Ketu's nakshatra. So what are the Mars nakshatras? If you have any important grahas in Mrigshira, Chitra, Dhanishta, or if you have any important grahas in Kritika, Uttara Falguni, and Uttarashada. Ashwini Maghamula, if you have any grahas or you're born under these nakshatras, then this is an average transit for you. Maybe, you will have, something to do with your health, or maybe litigation, or maybe, something to do with your finances, upheavals, or relationship issues. From time to time, you can experience that kind of energy also when you're born under, or if you have any prominent grahas in these nakshatras. This is how you should check Tara Chakra. It's not only from moon. Okay, you're born under Mars, Sun, Ketu, either of these dashas, so this is a bad transit or not so good transit. No, if there are any grahas so forming an interaction, or they're forming a connection, then this is definitely going to be a very important one. Also, there is a Kaal Sarpa, which is forming in the sky when all the grahas will be in Rahu Ketu axis. After a long time, this actually is happening. So it becomes a very important phenomena again. Though being a student of Dr. Ken Rao, we do not follow Kaal Sarpa. So just to make it simpler for you, I'm saying so because this is like all the planets are in Rahu Ketu axis. These are the points. That is why for me, I use the term all grahas in Rahu Ketu axis and not Kaal Sarpa, because our guru says that there is nothing like Kaal Sarpa, and in the classic text also there is no mention of Kaal Sarpa. This is a very in thing, and people have started to make money out of it, inculcating fear and all. Kaal Sarpa, Mangal Dosh, all these are, of course, they do exist, but they are not considered to be checked, or you don't look at them this way as it is shown by the other astrologers. It's a sad scene though, but yeah, I use the term in Rahu Ketu axis, all the grahas will be. So Mars will be actually breaking this after leaving Ketu in Leo sign on the 21st July. It moves further on at 25 degrees 25 minutes, and then moves further on, and then comes Sun and then Mercury. One by one, they are breaking the Kaal Sarpa. So very important one. Also, I must tell you, sorry, I forgot to mention the dates here for the, eclipses. So the eclipses are going to be from the 14th of March, India time, 12:28 p.m. in Aquarius, Leo. And then we have a lunar eclipse on the 14th March and solar eclipse on the 29th March in the Pisces. In the Cancer Navamsa, the first eclipse is going to be taking place in Cancer Navamsa, and the second set of eclipses is going to be in the Taurus Navamsa. So the people who are with Cancer sign or have any prominent grahas in Cancer, that is how you should navigate. When you are checking the transit, you should check like this. Where the eclipse is happening. Eclipse is going to be, one second, let me just stop sharing this. Eclipse is going to be taking place in the Cancer Navamsa, the first set of eclipse. That is in the March month. And the second eclipse set of second eclipses in the September month. So that is happening in Taurus Navamsa. So you, if have any prominent grahas in the Taurus Navamsa, or wherever your Taurus Navamsa is, so Taurus sign is in your natal chart, that is going to get impacted by this eclipses. Okay. So if you are in the Dasha of Jupiter, to start with, you have to check your Dasha of Rahu, Jupiter, Moon, because it is in Cancer Navamsa. So if you are in these dashas, these are going to get impacted. You are going to be feeling the results even more. Next is when from the 29th May to 6th of July, you will experience the maximum results if you are in Mercury Dasha. Then Venus Dasha and Mars Dasha, because these are the Navamsas which are going to get active. So what are the dashas that are very important? Rahu, Jupiter, of course. And then after May, it is going to be Saturn Dasha also, if you are in Saturn Dasha, because Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. So when Rahu moves into Aquarius sign, it is going to be also important to check Saturn Dasha if you're in. So that is important. And then you have to see the Navamsa rulers, that is Venus, Aries, Mars. So these dashas play out a very important role. Okay, not the whole transit cannot be giving you the similar kind of results. We have to bifurcate. That is why in my readings, I bring in all the dates and I tell you that from this date to this date, this is going to happen. And from this date to this so-and-so date, this event can happen. All right. So a detailed one. Also, I must tell you, Om Vam or Om Sham. These are the two chants that I can give you to recite if you are experiencing some highs and lows in your life regarding Rahu energy. See, Rahu is confusion, illusion, delusion. Rahu is the material one. Rahu is the main entrance door also. Suppose you have any problem in the main entrance door, you get to know that Rahu is giving you bad results. If you are having foul smell in your house, leakages in your house, you know that this Rahu is not giving me good results if you are in Rahu Dasha, especially. And Rahu is a very materialistic planet. It takes you to heights. Undoubtedly, it will take you. But, at the same time, if you are experiencing, fear, insecurities, unknown, fear of the unknown, you feel that there is evil eye around me. Whenever I'm doing something that is not happening, I start something with, great enthusiasm, but it doesn't happen. So that is also Rahu affliction in your horoscope. So you must recite. Let me write it for you guys. 1 second. Okay. So now you must recite this as remedies. Okay. Symptoms I've told you, if at all you have any symptoms like these, so you can just hear a minute back, I explained who is supposed to do the remedy. So Om Vam or Om Sham. These two worship Lord Shiva. If at all you are not from the community or, and this you have to do for 108 times, these recitation, 108 times, okay? Both the chants, okay? Basically, if you are not from this religion, so simply just declutter your environment and get your main door repaired. That's the major remedy of Rahu. And declutter. If you have beard, you have suddenly grown after Rahu Dasha, please remove that beard. Clean shave. Okay. If you feel that you don't look good or something, remember Rahu is not giving you good results. You will grow your hair, if you're a male especially. So you must actually, and if you're a female, 1 second. So if you're a female, so you will suddenly start feeling that there is some bad odor that you're experiencing in your armpits or in your body, from your body. So you should perfume well, and you should start studying, maybe astrology, maybe something to do with the, upskill yourself. That is also a remedy of Rahu. Remember, and as it's in Purvabhadrapada, it's a very spiritual kind of an experience, I can tell you. You can maybe get along well with the people starting with the names Se, So, Da, Di. Se, So, Da, Di. Okay. So these kinds of people, you can, if at all you are experiencing some issues or you want to start up with a partnership business, so check if, you have any names starting with these. Okay. Rahu is not considered to be bad at all, I would say. If Rahu gives you, it just gives you like anything. But you have to retain what you get. It's said that Rahu takes you to places, gives you all the material wealth and material growth. But if you can't handle it, if you get too illusioned, then this is not going to help you. Of course, you cannot retain that kind of wealth and that kind of prosperity. Then that is not your, of course, Rahu working your way. Rahu says, just, be materialistically inclined, but Ketu says, be spiritually inclined. So you need to strike a balance. Once you are satiated, once you are satisfied with your material comforts, then comes the spiritual angle. I always say that, do not say that I am very, I want moksha, I want to be spiritual. You have to be here in this world. Material growth is required. So it makes you an emperor. It takes you to that zone. That is Rahu. Rahu does that. And Rahu is going to be in its own zone after all, from the 29th of May. It is going to be in the sign ruled by Saturn, but it is going to be in the Aquarius sign. It is a co-ruler of Aquarius, undoubtedly. I'll be doing a separate video of the same, of course. Okay, so make a note of the remedies. These are going to help you. And now we are going to be, just handle the energies. No, if you handle the energies well, I'm sure you're going to be doing well also. Okay, overall, it's a very illusion and delusioned planet also. Okay, now coming to the sign-wise prediction. So you have to check from ascendant, moon, and your Dasha sign. I've made a separate video of the same. Please do watch if you're a new subscriber, a new viewer. I've made a short video how to check your Dasha sign. You can just put up your chart and then see the Vimishottari Dasha, and you will get to know what Dasha you're in and put that sign up, irrespective of your sun, irrespective of your ascendant and moon sign. So coming to the first one, that is Aries. So for Aries natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be in Purvabhadrapada in your 12th house. Now, I've divided into 4 parts. It's going to be transiting through the Cancer Navamsa from 24th Feb to the 29th of May, which is your 4th house. It is giving you the result of the 12th house any which ways, we have to check that first. But it is also going to be giving the results of the 4th house to start with as well. Just give me a moment. Please. One sec. Yeah. So when Rahu is giving the result of the 4th house, this is from the 24th Feb to 29th May. It could be good, it could be average. Please do take the predictions as general predictions. So you might just have some leakages in the house. You might just suffer with difficulties at the hands of your enemies. There can be that you are mourning for a loss of a friend or a relative. There is a break in agreement, or you're feeling very uneasy. And also it is possible that your mother suffers with some health issues also, and you can have some skin related issues also. So just take care, and while traveling, just be careful. Rahu is in the 12th house. It might just give you some sleepless nights also. You have some insecurities that you go through during this time. Just make sure that you are giving some kinds of donations also. If possible, you must connect with your relatives and your friends rather than just pushing them away. This is also going to be a very positive time period for the ones who are looking for a change of residence or buying and purchasing property overseas. Then from 29th May to the 6th of July will be the time when Rahu will be in the Gemini Navamsa and will be transiting through Aquarius also. Now here it is going to be giving you all sorts of comforts, luxuries, money will be coming in, some sources of income will increase. You might just become very courageous in making decisions also. Virality will be better off. Your sexual pleasures will be also improving. Also, there is a possibility that you enjoy some delicious foods with your siblings, you're traveling, you are going to be receiving money, and you're going to be more communicative also. There can be that there is a diversion also in your work. Maybe some bosses change, or your department is changing, or you're assigned more duties. So you're going to be working very hard. Also, from the 6th July to the 23rd of October, this is going to be in your Taurus sign. And Taurus is your 2nd house. So this might just increase some expenditures. So you have to be careful of that. You may suffer from food poisoning during this time. So just take care of your digestive system. Don't ruin your health. Do not have long working hours. Just try to strike a balance. This might be at the time when you have to connect with your children. They might require attention, or maybe, if you are a student, you might just be going overseas during this time and finding a job for yourself. This can bring about some health issues to your partner also, to your spouse or your love relationship as well. Then in the Aries sign, this is going to be, in the Navamsa, 23rd October to the 2nd of December. Now, this may give you some unsolved difficulties and problems. This can be giving you some health issues. You have to take care. Some undiagnosed health issues also happen when Rahu is in the Aries Navamsa in your 11th house also. So this is the time when you have to be careful about when you're eating something outside. Be careful when somebody is giving you something to eat, can be having negative energies into it. So you have to take care. You have to take care of your parents' health also. And this will be a very positive time, though, for you putting the effort in the right direction and getting the results materially. You'll be definitely doing well, but you have to take good care of yourself and you're good to go. Also, Jupiter is going to be transiting through the Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer signs. So this is all time to sign any agreements, any documents, if you are looking for some change. So this is the time when you will be getting into that as well. This is also a very positive transit if you are looking for, a repayment of your loans, etc. also. So especially 29th May onwards, it's a good time period for you. You're good to go if you have to make any major changes during this time, regards to your education, regards to your workplace. If you have to connect with your bosses and seniors, maybe they will be also finding a solution for you, if at all you're looking for that change. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Taurus. Okay, so for Taurus natives, just be careful about the eclipses, though. Yeah, I must tell you. Okay, so now for Taurus natives, this Rahu is going to be in Purvabhadrapada, and I've divided into 4 parts. The whole transit cannot be giving good or bad or very bad results or very good results. 24th Feb to 2nd of December, Rahu is going to be in Purvabhadrapada, and Jupiter is going to be transitioning through 3 signs. So when Rahu is in Purvabhadrapada, first of all, Jupiter's transit in the first house might just give you some pressure, to maintain cordiality with others. So you will be under constant pressure from the 24th Feb till it is going to be in 14th of May. So this is like, constantly you're on the learning, all the time you're learning something, you're educating yourself. Then Gemini sign, Jupiter will be from 14th May to 18th October, and Rahu is forming a connection here with the wealth. So materially, you're going to be saving money, you're going to be growing materially, financially, and your family wise also, you're going to be having good connectivity with your family, friends, or with your maybe your family wise, you're going to be expanding. Maybe childbirth is happening also. Maybe there's a childbirth. Then from 18th October to the 2nd of December is the time period when there are major changes, transitions, writing, traveling. Maybe you're going to be changing your job at that time, selling off your property. All these can happen. Now, there are 4 Navamsa this Rahu is going to be transiting through. So to start with, it is going to be in the Cancer Navamsa in the Pisces sign. And that's going to be till the 29th of May, starting from 24th Feb. So that is why the dates are very important. So when Rahu is going to be in your 3rd house, Navamsa, so this is going to be the time period when you will be enjoying all the good things, journeys, comforts, luxuries will increase, sexual desires will get fulfilled. You will be connecting with your siblings. You're going to be very emotional. Maybe you're going to be traveling to the water, near the water body. You're shifting out, or you're going to be also receiving money from from the ones who you have given loan to. You're going to be realizing of the funds, as we say, is going to happen during the 24th Feb to the 29th May. Then 29th May to the 6th of July is the time period when you will be having the Navamsa of the 2nd house running, that is Gemini Navamsa. So this is like, in the 2nd house, your hard-earned money, you have to keep a constant check. You're spending too much, overspending, or maybe you're going to be showing off to others that I have so much wealth. So this is something where you are going to be having some issues that you can feel. Some parts where true Rahu moves forward. Yeah. So see, mean nodes, I should have said this in the beginning, but yeah, I'll say it towards the end, true nodes and mean nodes. I've made a separate video of the same also to decipher the difference. There is nothing like mean, actually. Either it is or it is not. So I take the true nodes, and it is also getting retrograde and direct. That is why we take true nodes. So the hard earned income, save it, during this time period, 29th May to the 6th of July. Expenditures might go up. You might just be connecting with your family, or the family requires attention. Someone in the family, maybe your partner, your spouse, maybe your parents, they really need your attention. Also, you're going to be spending money on them. Also, there can be some confusion or quarrel in the family. So this is the time you have to keep a constant check on your speech, on your words. Maybe you hurt someone with your speech also. And also, you must take care of your health, because second house is also the house of food. So you can have food poisoning often, or having indigestion also often. This is the time period when your children are going overseas for higher learning, higher education. If you're a student yourself, you're going to be looking for a job, you'll get one. So this is something which is going to be a very positive time period. Then it is going to be in your first house Navamsa, that is in Taurus Navamsa, from 6th July to 23rd of October. So this is the time when you can have some health issues, undiagnosable diseases, as we say. But it is going to be very positive for the ones who are looking for any kind of change at the workplace. They are going to be getting that kind of support from the seniors and bosses also. You're going to be now working through your projects, and you're going to be coming out of that targets that you have to meet. So you are going to be feeling very good. But be careful, if somebody is offering you something, do not eat blindly. Even the prasadam, be careful. If somebody else is giving, okay, you have taken your offering and you're taking it home, okay, fine. But if somebody is offering you something, just do not accept blindly all of that. It might just not be that favorable for you, or it can have some energies, negative energies. Sometimes, we do go through all that also, evil eye or whatever you call it. So you have to be cautious about that. Then 23rd October to the 2nd of December, you might just lose a lot of money. Expenditures might be there. It is also a good time period for the ones who are going overseas or purchasing property overseas. This might just be bringing about a lot of sleepless nights, or you can have some difference of opinion with your partner. Partner can just go in for a separation, divorce, or something. If you're looking for, that kind of, if you are in that kind of a situation, of course, depends on your personal chart. But this is the time when you can have issues in the property matters also. So you have to really, stick on to or hold on to your money matters very carefully during this time, and take care of your health also. There is a possibility that there are certain people who are going to be conspiring against you, or there are certain failures that you actually, or defeat that bogs you down. That is something that you have to work through. That is why I'm telling you in advance that this can happen. So it is not that it is going to be taking place. So you need to work through these energies. You need to take care of yourself, of your mental setup when I'm talking about all these energies. Okay, just take good care. Just accept whatever you're going through, and be receptive to it. Once you're receptive to it, I've given the remedies. If you do it, definitely you're going to be really coming out of it. And I've also done the Tara Chakra. If you are having any grahas, prominent grahas in these nakshatras, or if you're born in Mars, Sun, and Ketu's nakshatra, so this is the transit. You have to take care of your health, take care of your relationship, take good care of your mental setup also. Okay, coming to the next one, that is and also, eclipses are very important to check, though I will be making a separate video, and the Kaal Sarpa is also going to be taking place, so that is also very important to check. So from the 24th April to the 21st of July, there's a Kaal Sarpa also, which is going to be taking place. So that is a separate video. So I don't use the Kaal Sarpa that way, but yeah, it is Rahu Ketu axis, all the grahas will be. So you feel blocked whenever there is a Kaal Sarpa. For Gemini natives, this transit of of Rahu is going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra from the 24th Feb till the 2nd of December. Now, this is going to be taking place in your 10th house, and then it moves backwards to the 9th. Of Jupiter. So I've divided into 4 parts. Firstly, it will be giving the result of Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be in Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, and 24th Feb to 14th May in Taurus, and Gemini 14th May to 18th October, and Cancer 18th October to 5th of December. So this is very important to see, how it is going to be giving you the results. So in the Taurus one, you have to be careful about your mental setup. Your expenditures might increase. You have to take care of your sleep also, sleep on time, eat right. Maybe you're purchasing property overseas between 24th Feb to 14th of May. Somebody's in the hospital you're looking after. 14th May to 18th of October, Jupiter is going to be in your first house. So this is the time period when you're going to be looking after your health, upkeep. Also, you're pressurized, to do things, to project that, and you definitely get to know, okay, I have to do things myself, and also in the second house, Jupiter is going to be from 18th October to 5th of December. So at the workplace, you might just be making a good chunk of money. This might be the time period you have lots in hand, on till the 2nd of December, especially. So this is the time when you will be connecting with your family to discuss your finances, how you can, maybe there's a transfer you get and you have to leave. That kind of a situation. Good for student natives, of course. This is a very positive time period for students, because if you're looking for a job change or job, then you are going to be getting that internship, job, etc. Okay, so quite likely. Now, Rahu is going to be from 24th May to 24th Feb to 29th of May in Cancer, in the Cancer Navamsa. That is going to be your second house Navamsa. So this is definitely very positive for the ones who are looking at, some purchases during this time. Take care of your health, though. There can be some uncalled for expenditures, which is going to be a little difficult for you. So you need to take good care of your unnecessary, don't spend money. Expenditures might be bringing about some mental stress also, or why the expenses are increasing, the income is not. You need to take care of your digestive system also, because it can lead to some health issues during this time. There can be some confusion between the family or inheritance related issues that you have to resolve. So this is the time you need to work on that. Do not get carried away and pick up arguments, especially, with your own family members from Feb 24th to 29th May. Now, this Rahu is going to be in your 9th house post that, and is going to be in Purvabhadrapada in the Gemini Navamsa. Gemini is your first house Navamsa. So this is a very positive time, I would say, if you have to shift out from a place where you are, or if you want to explore the hidden realms, you want to do things, you want to communicate, you want to write a book, maybe, you want to write a book on something which is what do you call that? Detective, related books like Agatha Christie and, Sherlock Holmes, etc. So that kind of a book, will definitely be working well. So you need to take care of your health, though. There can be some undiagnosed diseases, so you have to work, you have to be prepared, change the doctor if you feel that this is not. Sometimes, what happens in Rahu, whatever disease you get, it is very difficult to understand what is happening in the body. So you need to take 2-3 opinions of the doctor, and do not eat from everywhere and elsewhere. If somebody's giving you something, oh, you have it, maybe your relatives only, they give you something. Maybe, there are some malintentions, at the workplace. People are just conspiring against you. They think that, oh, let me just give her some energies, negative energies, are there in the food, especially, in the food items, it happens, it carries forward. So you need to take care of what you eat. Do not eat from, people you don't trust. Okay. That is something you have to be cautious about. And then on the 6th of July to the 23rd of October, it's going to be in your 12th house Navamsa, and that's the time when you will be traveling. Maybe you've purchased property overseas. Maybe you're going to be meeting some people at that time who are going to be helping you out in your business, or anything to do with your relationship might trigger overseas also. You can meet some potential partner overseas. You're traveling to the foreign land, and for work, or for maybe, your childbirth happens in the foreign land you're traveling, or maybe you conceive when you're traveling to the foreign land, or if you are in the foreign land, you might just purchase some property. 23rd October to 2nd of December is a very good time period. Luck is by your side. So maybe, your connection with your father gets better. You're going to be conversant with him. You're going to be discussing some projects during this time. You're definitely going to be feeling better. Overall growth is quite likely, when Rahu is in the Aries Navamsa, which is the 11th house Navamsa. It gives very good results. Your wife will be cured, your husband will be cured if he or she is going through some health issues. Children's health also improves. You're cheerful. You might just purchase some jewelry, maybe, ornaments or something, and you definitely are going to make money out of money. Speculative income, shares, trading, etc. You might just be taking some journeys to overseas lands, near sea or river or something, some water body. So this is something which is going to be giving you very good results and very positive time period during this time. So I think you should make the best use of these energies and these time periods, because luck is by your side. Okay. And Jupiter's ingress in your 9th house is definitely very, very positive for growth, for success. And if you're looking at some new projects also, this is going to be a very positive time period. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. And there are certain important oh my God, important dates, like eclipses, which I obviously mentioned in the beginning part. You have to be a little cautious about your work, your how you're conversing with others and how your relationship with your co-workers and bosses is. So you have to maintain good relationships with everyone around. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. One second. Yeah. So for Cancer natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be in Purvabhadrapada, 1 Charan in Pisces and 3 Charan in Aquarius. So that's the reason it's divided into 4 parts. Now, this depends a lot on Jupiter also. Jupiter is going to be in your 11th, 12th, and 1st houses. So 24th Feb to 14th May is a very beautiful time period. If you want to utilize this time period, these are going to be the best period to travel, to acquire more knowledge, skill yourself, read books, and meet people, explore the hidden realms also. Maybe you're into occult sciences, maybe you're, trying to explore your own hidden potential and you want to switch from this job to another job that your current job is. So this is the time when you can actually test those waters. Jupiter's ingress in Gemini sign from 14th May to 18th October can be a little precarious, overseas. Of course, it's good for the ones who are in the overseas lands, but it is the time when, you can incur losses regards to your education. Maybe you have gone for higher studies and you have a lot of money outflow, which is happening, which you didn't even plan. Also, this is the time when you're going to be writing a book, or, you're just exploring those hidden potential of yours. Okay, I have this knowledge also, or you want to acquire those knowledge, related to that knowledge, which is related to the hidden realms, something unknown. Also, this can bring about some health issues to you. Somebody's in the hospital, you have to attend to. This might just be bringing about travels, a lot of journeys and travels also, quite likely. But for sure, this is a good time period for your chemistry and bonding with your dad, or your father's growth, his health. You have to, of course, take care of, if your father is ailing, then you have to take care of your father's health also, from Feb 24 to 29th May especially. Then Jupiter is going to be in your 1st house, and Rahu is in the 8th house of yours. So this is the time from 18th October to the 2nd of December. This is the time period when you have to take care of your health. Some hidden undiagnosable disease can happen, and there is a lot of pressure. You might just be a loner, you feel that there is nobody. You look around and you feel that there's no one. So that kind of fear can also be there. Insecurity can be there. Okay, so take care of yourself. Now, coming to the 4 parts that I've divided this whole transit into. Now, firstly, it is going to be from Feb 24 to 29th of May. This is the time when it is going to be in Cancer Navamsa, your first house Navamsa. So this is the time when you will be experiencing, some changes in your personality. You're going to be very very involved in your own work. You have a lot of work to complete, and this might just bring about some health issues also because of your stress. It also brings in some undiagnosable disease also might happen depending on your personal chart, of course. So you need to take care. If somebody is offering you something, don't eat it, blindly. It's just that you have to be always on high alert, whether you really want to go ahead with this or not. Maybe there are certain hidden enemies that you have to go through. You have to, defeat or conquer, or, you don't understand, oh, this person is, having some malintention. So that is something you have to be cautious about. Those energies are quite prevalent during this time. So you need to take care of all those as well. And during this time period, there is this is the time when, you will be, especially from 29th May to 6th of July. Now, this is the time when you have to travel overseas suddenly, or maybe there are heavy expenditures, less income, heavy expenditures. There can be many difficulties and miseries, or some passing in the family. It's very difficult for you to cope up, or it can also give you some complication or difference of opinion with your partner, or there's a break in agreement, there's a break in your investors that were going to invest. There's break or deviation, or maybe your policies are changing, so you have to draft or redraft your agreement, memorandum of association. Maybe you have to do it again. Also, sex life gets disturbed. Maybe you're having sleepless nights because you're having some stress levels which are increasing. You might just have some peculiar disease, undiagnosable disease, or legs, you have pains in the legs. That is the time you have to be careful about your health even more. And also plan your, everything very well during this time, because there is a confused state of mind that you go through with this kind of transit position. So you need to work on your projects, on your whatever you're having in hand. Maybe you're into education, you're going for higher studies, higher learning. Maybe you have to switch subjects. So that is something you have to plan really well. Maybe there is a relationship with someone who is very different than you, maybe a foreigner you connect with, or maybe some ex-partner comes back into your life at that time, quite likely, with 12th house getting active. 6th July to 23rd of October, this is the time when you will be having fulfillment of desires, I would say. This is a very beautiful time period. Make the best use of this, because this is the time when you will definitely be recovering from the health issue that you're experiencing or going through, or you will develop a faith and spiritual devotion, and you will get some providential help also. If you're commanding respect and honor in the society, you will get it, and you are going to be having good results as regards to your finances. Also, children's health will improve. Maybe you're going to have long distance journeys, and they are going to be very fruitful also. So this is very positive for you. Then we have 23rd October to the 2nd of December, the 10th house Navamsa, Aries Navamsa is getting active. 10th house transit is also going to be very positive for you. Maybe you will be a learner. You will connect with your seniors, your co-workers, and this is also the time when you will have some major decision making as regards to your workplace also. Maybe you're going to be having some it could bring about childbirth, or maybe it can bring about some changes at the workplace also. Maybe you're going to be having some switching of the department, or some new boss will come, can happen. So depends. And you will have that clarity which is required to make decisions. This is the time you need to conclude whatever you started. Okay, so that's what. And it is also the time when you will be in isolation. You're not able to spend time with your family. There will be a lot of workload that you have to finish. Okay, and what else? Eclipses are going to be there. So Kaal Sarpa is from 24th April to the 21st of July. So that's the time when you will experience some, health related issues, and all the planets are blocked. So that means you have to really put effort, extra effort in whatever is. Suppose you are in the Dasha of Mercury. Okay. Suppose you're in the Dasha of Mercury and there's a Kaal Sarpa happening. Kaal Sarpa is when all the grahas are in Rahu Ketu axis. Now, that's the time period which will give you some highs and lows related to your journeys, complications or irritability or arguments with your siblings. That's something you have to be careful about. Okay. Kaal Sarpa or all the grahas in the Rahu Ketu axis video is definitely it requires attention. So I'll be making. I don't think so. Anybody knows about it also that there's a Kaal Sarpa which is going to be taking place. That's why I've just mentioned it. Now for Leo natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be in your 8,000 Jupiter's nakshatra, and Jupiter rules your 5th and the 8th house also. And Jupiter is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, 12th houses. So keeping the technicalities aside, this is the time period which is not going to be the same all through. So I've divided into 4 parts. So Feb 24th to 29th of May, this is the time period you have to be taking care of your health, first of all. Also, this is the time when, one second. Yeah. So this is also the time period when there will be a lot of wastage of money. You might just purchase a property overseas and you have to sell it off suddenly. There are many ways that which you have to really work on, on your relationship. You have to find a way out. Maybe there is a disturbed life there. You're having worried life or worried sleepless nights during this time period. And especially 24th Feb to the 29th May, you need to be very careful if you have to make any decisions regards to your property matters or anything to do with your travels, higher studies, paying off your loans or debts, disease if you are suffering with. Somebody in the family is also having some issues. If you have any complications in relationship, this not be a very positive time period. So just lie low. I would say things are going to get better after that. So just don't make any major decisions, but definitely very positive time period for your workplace. If you have anything to do with your change of job or profile change, etc., you can do that. Change of place also is quite likely. Also, you might just have some health issues to deal with, some undiagnosable disease, insecurities, unknown fears might just, be there. So that is something you should do the remedies if you're experiencing all of that. Your sex life has gone for a toss. So just make sure that you are following the remedies that I have given. Also, from the 29th May to the 6th of July, this is a very good time period. Now, see, all the time periods, that's why I said it, are not going to be the same. So from the 29th May to 6th of July, this is a very good time period for making the best use of your resources, your friend circle that you're moving around in. Children's health will improve. Maybe childbirth happens, is good news in the family. You might just develop a faith and a spiritual devotion, and you can get that providential help that you're waiting for. Others' money will also come to you. You might just make money out of money. Overseas journeys will be very fruitful. In case you're looking for a change right now, if you want to converse with people for your work, for expansion, etc., so this is going to definitely help you, and it will expand those energies as well. This is also a good time period if you're looking for selling of your property. So you will get that the price that you're looking for. Also, this is the time when you have to take care of your mother's health as well. Then from the 6th of July to the 23rd of October. Now, this is the time period you can have some complications regards to your ego at the workplace. There's some confused state of mind. You're not able to understand, or there are certain projects that you have to really look into. So you're going to be really feeling a little uneasy during this time at the workplace. There's lots to finish, but it is definitely very positive for your material growth. You will get that promotion if you're waiting for. This is also the time when you can be moving out of the place where you are, like you are maybe getting that transfer. And it could be a very good transfer, a favorable transfer also. You have to cut down on sweets if you love having sweets. Also, relationship-wise with your partner, you have to be very cautious during this time. There can be some quarrels or there can be some arguments which can trigger, and you might just, get that weakened relationship. So it's a weakening relationship. Okay. This is also the time when you can have, that that space, and that that the space that you need to make important decisions also. Okay. Then from the 23rd October to the 2nd December, very good time period for progeny, for childbirth. This is also the time period when you will be having some, planning regards to your money matters. There can be some major expenditures or scarcity of money, as we say. Also, you're not able to make that kind of efforts, or you're not able to channelize your energy well, and that is the reason you might just not be successful. So you need to really be careful about your mental setup during this time. You need to acquire more knowledge. You need to, that wisdom should prevail, rather than just getting in that isolation zone, being more indulgent in the sinful acts or drugs, etc. Rather than doing that, be more disciplined, be more religious during this time, because it's your 9,000 of Mansha which is getting active. This is also not a good time period for your siblings, for your father, for your mother. There can be the evil energies which are playing out here. So you do not have to eat anything from an outsider. If somebody is offering you something, any kind of prasadam, avoid. Otherwise, you can have some issues to deal with during this time, regards to your health also. Okay. Eclipses and Kaal Sarpa video will be obviously there very soon, but surely from 24th April to 21st of July, there is a Kaal Sarpa. The Kaal Sarpa actually means the planets are in Rahu Ketu axis, simply put. So when all the grahas are in Rahu Ketu axis, you can have complication in your relationship. Depends what dasha you're in. Suppose you are in the dasha of Venus, so you can have issues to deal with at the workplace. Okay, depends on the dasha. Kaal Sarpa only will be active if you have any planets dasha and it is giving you that particular zone's result. Okay. Do the remedies that I've given in the beginning part. I'll be doing the timestamps once the video gets uploaded. These are live sessions. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be in the Purvabhadrapada from 24th February till the 2nd of December. That is why, heads up, I'm making this video 20 days ahead of time. So this is something which is going to be bringing about mixed results for you. And to start with, from 24th February to 29th of May, beautiful time period. Make the best use of this time period. If you have to reconcile with your partner in your relationship, if you want to make money out of money, if you want to make the best use of your potential, job change, profile change, travels, business proposals, competition, you want to get successful in competitive examination, this is a very good time period. Want to move to a closer to a water body, this is the time. Also for student natives, this is a very brilliant time period to get the competition success also. This is also the time when you will be connecting with your siblings, with your co-workers and your bosses and seniors also. They're going to be supportive of you. Then from 29th May to 6th of July is the time period when you will be connecting with your, with your bosses to discuss new projects. Maybe you're going to be asked to go to another place and look after the, the other the assignment, it is expanding. Your place, the work culture is definitely asking more work now. It is changing. Think something is changing, because of which you're going to be little uneasy also. But at the same time, this is a very positive time period if you are looking for that kind of opportunity also. Then from 6th of July to the 23rd of October is the time period you should learn more about your state of mind. You must enhance and upgrade yourself. This is also the time when you will put a lot of effort, but it will not be paid off, as if, you will feel those energies also. Your friends and the people you know might just forsake you. They might just abandon you. You might just feel lonely during this time. You feel that, only friends have become only, their self-centric approach, which you're experiencing from your friend's side. You feel a little uneasy because of that also. But for sure, this is the time when you will know who's who. Also, do not eat anything. I wanted to give this as a remedy also initially, but for sure, you have to be careful. If somebody is offering you some sweets or some prasadam or something to eat, that you have to, especially the people you know well, So you need to be very careful about that. Maybe somebody has a malintention, so that might just give you some health issues instead. So you need to take care. You have to take care of your father's health during this time and your siblings' health also. Lastly, from 23rd October till the 2nd of December. Now, this is the time period when you can have some undiagnosed disease to tackle, or there can be that you are going to be having some issues related to private organ, or some conspiracy from others. Some secrets will be revealed. It can be that you're yourself becoming very secretive. This is, though, a very good time period for business proposal, new business proposal, or getting into the zone where you're making money out of money. Okay, this is also the time when you can purchase some jewelry, also some ornaments, but be careful, there can be some theft as well. So that is something you have to be cautious about from time to time. And in between this time period, and Jupiter's transit is also very important to check. So Jupiter will be in your 9th, 10th, 11th houses, very positive for you. All the three transits are very positive. You will be exploring the hidden realms, hidden potential, maybe writing a book, etc. So for that, it's good. Progeny, childbirth is quite likely also. It's just that you have to go through some process, some procedure, IVF or some kind of treatment, but you will be able to conceive. It is not applicable to one and all, of course. If you are in the Dasha of Rahu, Mars, Ketu, then these things happen. Saturn, so you need to take care of your health for that reason. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. Okay, so for Libra natives, your Rahu is going to be in the nakshatra ruled by Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is the ruler of your 3rd and the 6th houses. So when Rahu, a malefic graha, is in the nakshatra ruled by an inimical planet, so definitely this is going to be a very positive transit for you. So this will definitely be giving you some relief. And if at all you're looking for anything to do with, repayment of loans, health issues, if you have been experiencing, this is a very positive time period. You will get relief from the difficulties or discomfort that you're going through. Enemies will be subdued. Your diseases will be cured. Acquaintances will definitely, become friends. You will maybe get back to your partner, who's like from the past. It's quite likely. And also, this is a good time period for the honors and dignities and gains from your uncles and aunts also. This is going to bring about all those energies triggering as well. Short journeys will be very fruitful. Okay. This is also a good time period to come out of the litigation that you're entrapped in. Now, I've divided the whole transit into 4 parts. It cannot be the same, of course. So Feb 24th to 29th of May is the time period when you will be experiencing some highs and lows at the place of work. You're too emotional about your work and you're not able to complete the job, and you get some spanking from your seniors. You're having some expectations from people, at the workplace, and you're not getting that back. The reciprocation is missing. You're doing for them, you're not getting it back. Your support from the government is going to trigger now. If you have any PR, visa documents which are stuck, now they will get that approval. This is also the time when you have to take care of the property related issues if you're feeling that. And also in the at your home, you have to sprinkle some holy water from time to time. You have to be very careful who's offering you what, eating wise. You have to be careful because it's the 10th energy playing out. Sleep, you have to take care. There can be some sleep disorder or stress levels can increase. From 29th May to the 6th of July is the time period when you will be having 9th house getting active, Now, this is the Gemini Navamsa. So writing any book, you are feeling that, you have a lot of potential to improve on yourself. This might just be the time when you feel a little scarcity in money matters, but you definitely will get support or help when it is required. When you feel that all doors are shut, one door definitely will open. Your friends and people that will just abandon you, leave you, forsake you, or maybe there are very money minded or very self-centric people you're entrapped in, you will get to know. So just be more disciplined during this time specifically, and regards to your own religion, your belief system, you should be more disciplined. And this might just bring about some changes in your father or your brothers or siblings life also. Then it is going to be from 6th of July to 23rd of October. This is the time period when it is the 8th house Navamsa which is getting active. Now 8th house Navamsa of course gives some fears, insecurities, health issues, undiagnosable health issues. We must know that the malefic grahas, they don't do well in the 8th house, also in the 12th house. 6th house still they do better, 3rd house they do better, 11th house they do better, but 8th house is a 8th house. It's definitely a very, very powerful dusthana. So you need to take care of your profession. Don't change the job during this time. It might just backfire, and you have planned something, it might just not happen. There can be a theft at home. So you need to take care, and anything to do with property related matters might just go unresolved. So that is something you have to be cautious about. 23rd October to 2nd of December is the time that you feel that you're not getting what you expected at the workplace, in relationship. You're expecting a lot during this time, but remember that your expectations are going to fall and fall apart, and you're not going to be feeling very humiliated because you expected something and you did not get. Argumentative nature can increase you become enemies to others, and you may suffer the ordeals and difficulties as a consequence. So this is the time your relatives and friends, you should keep them with you. You should be by their side if they need it. There can be some scandal that you have to, you can get trapped in. You have to be cautious. You are traveling and you have a theft, behind you in your house, or maybe, your passport or anything, which is very important gets stolen. So be prepared. It's not that it is going to happen to everyone or it is going to happen to you specifically, but this is what the transit positions are saying. So they are not the event creators, remember. So you need to be careful about your property matters. You have to take care of your belongings, your relationship. It might just be bringing about some isolation from the partner's side. So you feel a little uneasy because of there is no physical relationship happening. But it is definitely the time when your ex-partner is coming back to you, remember. This is also the time for speculative income. You can make money out of money also. Jupiter is going to be well positioned in your chart, in your 8th, 9th, 10th houses. So 8th house transit till the, of course, 14th May, it is going to be in the 8th house. It's turning direct also. So this is the time when you will start recovering from any kind of health issues or anything to do with your mental setup. You have been feeling some energies. Now you're going to be feeling much, much, much better. Also, 14th May to 18th of October is a very positive time, as if, the divine grace is there. Whatever you do, whatever you put the hand on, it is going to be in your favor. You're learning more. You're going in for some, job proposals, job changes, interviews, all that happens. And progeny wise also, it's a very positive time period if you want to conceive. Okay. For children native, it's a good time period if they want to sit for an examination, government related exam. So you can definitely get through that as well. Then from the 6th July to the 23rd of October. Now, this is the time you have to take care of your health. Okay. Take care of your health, your mental setup. It can lead to some health problems which are not diagnosed. So you need to take care. Okay. And 18th October to 5th of December is again a very positive time period for your work-related growth. So don't be, like in that zone where you're teaching others. You should be doing your karma. It's like that, mentoring others. Okay, you do this way. Oh, why that person is not doing that work like this, the way I do it. So that can cause some anxiety to you. Okay, have a good bonding with your employees, with your subordinates, with your co-workers, and with your superiors also. Maintain that cordial relationship, okay, and you're good to go. There are eclipses, and there is a Kaal Sarpa, that is all the grahas are in Rahu Ketu axis from 24th April till the 21st of July. Now, this is the time period, this is the time period you have to be cautious about your children, your romantic relationship, also your expenditure part. Stress levels might increase, especially if you are in the Dasha of Venus, if you are in the Dasha of Jupiter. So this will definitely be, or Mercury as a matter of fact. So you need to take care of your mental setup, your communication. Stress levels might increase, insecurities might increase. So you need to work on these areas during this time period, especially, from 24th April to 21st of July. Okay, the eclipses are taking place in Cancer and Taurus Navamsa. So you need to take care of your health in the second set of eclipses, that is 7th of September and 21st of September this year. So that's a time when you can have some issues in your inheritance. You can have some problems regards to your job, or maybe you can have some mental anxiety issues also, or in relationship you can have some scandal or something you have to be cautious about. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this transit of Jupiter, of Rahu, is in Jupiter's nakshatra, and is going to be from the 24th Feb till the 2nd of December. Now, the whole transit we cannot say is going to be giving similar kind of results. So that is why I've divided into 4 padas, 4 navamshas, and I will be sharing the dates with you as to what you should be doing and what should not be done. So 24th February till the 29th of May is a very good time period for acquiring more knowledge, exploring the hidden realms, travels, purchasing of property, selling of property. Just take care of your parents' health during this time. This might just trigger things that you did not expect. Maybe you're going to be maybe having those kinds of issues with the friends or the people you depend on the most, and they leave you, they abandon you. So maybe that is the time when you were expecting that support and you did not get it. So you need to have a very fresh mind. You have to indulge in good things, good acts, and be more nurturing and caring, and connect with an NGO. Be a teacher, be a strict disciplinarian during this time. So this will give you that relief also. There can be some issues that your siblings or your father have to go through. So take good care of their health also. From time to time, you have to do all of that. Then 29th May to the 6th of July is the time you have to be careful about your scandals. You can get involved in some scandal, or maybe, you are going to be having some undiagnosable health issue. So take a second or a third opinion before getting into any kind of surgical process or something. Your business, your profession, that might just incur some losses during this time, but it is definitely very good for the ones who are into occult sciences or research oriented mindset. If you're writing a detective story or a spy related things you're doing, or you yourself are a spy, so this is a good time period for you. From 6th July to the 23rd of October is the time period when you can have some issues to deal with your partner. Maybe you are having a lot of argument often. So that is something you have to be careful about, because this is the time which is very precarious. Maybe your partner leaves you and goes. Or maybe the consequences that there's a lot of humiliation that you have to go through. So this is something you have to be cautious about, and make the best use of your potential during this time. Maybe you're going to be going to the overseas lands, foreign land, purchasing property over there. Also, there can be that you are having some quarrels or break in agreement with your partner, business partner or life partner, depends on your personal chart, of course. But surely if you are in the nakshatras ruled by Mars, Sun, Ketu, then this might bring about some displacement also, change of place, change of job. All that can happen. From 23rd October to the 2nd of December. This is the time when you're going to be experiencing some health issues, but it is definitely very positive to come out of those health issues also. Maybe it will give you that the resources are improving, financially you're feeling better, and you have that support system also your way. Enemies might be subdued, and you will be able to win over the competition. This might just be bringing about that PR visa that you're looking at. This will give you that peace of mind, intelligence, and it is going to be bringing about some honors also. Maybe you will be appreciated at the workplace, you never know. So this is the time you should be receptive to those energies, and you should be positive during the negative times also, which are little on the the highs and the lows that we all go through. So it might just bring about some highs and lows during this transit also, but at the same time you can balance it. Okay, you can easily balance it. So Rahu will be in your fourth house also. So Rahu in the fourth house brings about change of residence, change of vehicle. You might just be going in for some change for sure. Okay, take the best use of the time period between I would say 23rd October to 2nd of December. This is a very positive time period. Some lady luck, or maybe your maternal aunt or uncle, they are going to be supportive of you. Quite likely they will support you in some areas, where you need your help, need their help. Okay. Okay, and Rahu's Jupiter's transit, I've told you, Jupiter's transit in the 8th house from 14th May to 18th October might just bring about some health issues. So you need to be careful, but it is good for the ones who are looking at the occult sciences, or they want to learn tarot, or they want to learn astrology, etc. So this is a good time period for them. Okay, eclipses are going to be in Cancer and Taurus Navamsa. So these are both good Navamsa for you. So you might just be traveling during this time, exploring some, or maybe there are some new beginnings. You're taking a break, from the old, and you're starting something new. Avoid 14th March, 29th March, 7th September, and 21st of September to initiate something new. If at all you are in the Dasha of Rahu, Sun, Jupiter, Moon, avoid. Okay. And there's a Kaal Sarpa which is happening. That is, all the grahas are in the Rahu Ketu axis from 24th April till the 21st of July. Now, this is the time period when, you will feel a little blocked in as regards to your home environment. Maybe you're doing things, but you're not getting those kinds of acclamations or accolades at the workplace. There's some transfer or change, or boss change, co-workers or subordinates change can happen also. So you should be prepared for all of that. It may or may not happen also, because your personal chart is the main. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this Rahu is going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra, and Jupiter is going to be in 3 signs, that is Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. In Taurus, from 24th Feb to 14th May, Gemini 14th May to 18th October, Cancer 18th October to 5th of December. Now, these periods are going to be starting some new venture, new relationship. Maybe, you're going to be understanding yourself better. Don't be suspicious kinds. You will definitely get that kind of support from your partner also. Don't worry. Okay. Then we have in Rahu's transit, cannot be giving the similar kind of results all through. So I've divided into different parts. Now here, here it is going to be giving the result of the 8th house first, that is Feb 24 to 29th of May. It is going to be in Cancer Navamsa. So this is the time you have to take care of your health, do the remedies that I've given in the beginning part. You have fear of the petty matters. You're not understanding the bigger grace that you have, so you're just thinking about, oh, I wish I had this, oh, I wish I had that. What you don't have, you're thinking about and dwelling on those. It can lead to some major stress levels, and it can give you some undiagnosable disease also. So you need to be really very careful and be alert, and just look after yourself, isn't it? The health is the main thing. If you have good health, you can do a number of things, but you can do a number of things if keeping health aside initially, and then health only goes for a toss. You will not be able to perform well, no? the body ages, isn't it? It is aging, no? So you need to have a good conversation with your partner. If at all, there is some issue that you are dealing with, also take care of your body. Change your doctor if at all you're not getting that kind of clarity about your disease also. So 24th Feb to 29th May, a little, I would say, mixed bag, because then Jupiter is also in your 6th house, so this might just bring about some mixed bag, I would say. But still, 6th house and 8th house are getting active, so you don't take any loan, do not get involved in any kind of litigation, do not have any kind of separation from your partner, do not get involved in any relationship with your ex-partner also during this time. You might just have to suffer. Don't purchase property during this time. If you have to sign an agreement, PR, visa, if you have to apply for, this might just not be the time period when you will get through. Rather, I would suggest that if you have to apply, you should actually. You will get it once from 29th May to 6th of July or 23rd October. Before that, you might just get it also. So from 29th May to 6th of July is the time to get married, to connect with your partner. Also, this is the time you can be very argumentative, traveling. Also, it is the time when you have to be careful about the how your liasoning is, with others. Maybe, you have to form a bridge, you have to make a bridge between your company and the other company, or, you are helping someone in the relationship. Maybe there are some relationship issues that you're experiencing, with your friend, amongst them, the partner. So you are helping them. It can happen also. Okay. Some people I've seen, they have some feet related or stomach related issues even more. And do not quarrel with your partner, business partner, or somebody who's very close to you during this time, especially from the 29th May to 6th of July. 6th July to 23rd October is the time period when you are definitely getting very good results as regards to your money matters, your relief from the difficulties, you feel free, comfortable, you will own income, you will start with your income. If you start to work, if you're a student yourself and now you get a job and you start working, quite likely. Also, enemies will be defeated or subdued during this time, which is also leading to an upper hand of yours. You might just connect with the female counterparts, your uncles, your aunts, or you're going to be getting into that acquaintance with your partner also during this time, life partner, I would say, who's going to be your life partner. So very positive. And also you will gain respect and honor. Traveling is definitely very positive and favorable. Also, it will give you some inclination towards fitness. You're going to be very much involved in fitness also during this time period. Then from the 23rd October to the 2nd of December is the time period when you can initiate with a new romantic relationship. See, 5th house transit is not considered to be that good. It calls for unwanted and over expenditures also. You might just lose, your relationship might just suffer with your children, or, you can have a loss of child, or, conception wise, you can have issues there. Sorry to say that. Sorry God. So your mind gets confused when this house gets triggered up. So you need to be very careful with what kind of activities you're getting involved in. Maybe you're getting too indulgent, overly indulgent, in speculative wealth. You're getting very materialistically inclined, how I can make good money, very quick money. All those activities you're getting involved in, which are not favorable, which are not right, or they are improper, or they're not ethical activities. So that is something you have to be cautious about. And this also is the time period when you have to take care of your relationship also with the ex-partner. Maybe your ex-partner comes back and that really spoils everything, your current relationship, your job, your home environment, the peace is missing here. So that is something you have to be very careful about. Do not get carried away and get involved with those kinds of people who are going to be bringing you down, or you just go through the upheavals there. Okay, you're going to be very creative, though you can make money also, but don't be overindulgent. Okay, in sexual also, there can be sex relationships which are going to be overindulgent. You can be in those areas. Jupiter is in dignity, to start with, in the 6th house, then 7th, and then the 8th house. So Jupiter's transit is also very, very important with Rahu in Purvabhadrapada. So when you are in Jupiter Dasha, so this might just trigger some relief in your health, some litigation that you're going through, loans that you're going through, you'll be able to pay them off. And that is from the 24th Feb to 14th May. 14th May to 18th October is the time period. If you look at the Jupiter's transit, see, we have to see the silver lining. If there is something negative which is happening because of Rahu's ingress in Purvabhadrapada in the 4th Charan, the 4th Navamsa, but Jupiter's transit is going to help, no? It is going to help you. So when Jupiter is in your 7th house in the Gemini sign, this is definitely very positive for relationship. You might just reconcile with your partner. In case you were having some issues, you can reconcile. You can go in for your travels. You can purchase property. This can also lead to a good chemistry and bonding with your family, with your people, in your vicinity, in your close vicinity, in your circle. You can be more charitable also. Your journeys are fruitful. Your business is it's flourishing. But you have to take care of your health from 18th October to the 2nd of December for sure. You have to take care. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is, see, one more thing. Before I move further on, I have to tell you this. There is all the grahas are in Rahu Ketu axis, which is called Kaal Sarpa. We don't use that term because I'm the student of Dr. Ken Rao. But, people don't understand, so I had to write that. But this is a Kaal Sarpa yoga, which is forming, for you guys in the axis to start with in your Kendra and then in your 3rd and 9th. So now this might just from 24th April to 21st of July is the time period, you might just be making very important decisions regards to your family matters. It can be like, it can give you some health issues also. It can bring about that chemistry and bonding with your family also. But at the same time, expenditures might increase. Travels might be very cumbersome. So this Kaal Sarpa, where all the grahas are in the Rahu Ketu axis, especially if you are in Moon Dasha, if you are in Venus Dasha, this might just bring about some issues, especially for you guys from 24th April till the 21st of July. If you are in Mars Dasha, travels might just bring about losses. Maybe you're looking for investors and you don't get. Somebody is in the hospital, you have to look after, okay, from the family. So that is something you have to be worried about. Take care of your health. Take care of your health when it is the Kaal Sarpa, especially if you are in the Dasha of Rahu, Venus, Moon, and Mars. Remember that, okay? Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. Sorry about that. 1 second. Let me just have some water. Capricorn, 1 second. These are live sessions, actually. Thanks for your lovely comments, everyone. I'm not taking any readings, so please don't share your word details. Okay, Capricorn. Sorry about this. Okay. For Capricorn natives, Rahu is going to be transiting Purvabhadrapada. See, this is a serious science, okay? This is serious Vidya. This is serious knowledge. That's why I put so much of effort, because we cannot just say that the whole transit is going to be the same all through from 24th February till the 2nd of December. It cannot be. If you're following any other channel and somebody is saying it's a beautiful, it's an awesome transit, it's a very good transit, please give me a break. That's the worst way of looking at transits. It's a pain actually for me to see all that. I'm so sorry I'm saying this right now, but this is really, really, really sad. It's a sad situation. Astrology is going to dogs, I would say. It's going to dogs, literally. Because people are following blindly those channels, and they're just falling prey. Nothing is happening. If it is a good transit, why that is not happening? Why the other person is not becoming a millionaire at that time? So please make a note of the positions that I'm sharing with you, the dates I'm sharing with you. And please, it's a word of caution. Precautionary measures are required. That is why the remedies I've given in the beginning part. It is not going to eradicate, your situation if you're entrapped in, but it is definitely going to help you. If I'm saying that don't do this, don't get into a new job during this time. Don't leave your job during this time and join another one, because you will be in a bigger problem. So don't do it, because the transit positions are divided into 4 parts. Whenever any planet is changing nakshatra, it has 4 padas. Okay. So in the beginning part, I've explained and I've given you all the dates. Now, Rahu is going to be in Purvabhadrapada in your 3rd house. Okay. 3rd house theme is definitely playing out from past November 2023. Now, this is the time period when you will be experiencing more results of Jupiter now, even more. Why? Because Rahu is going to be in Purvabhadrapada and is going to be in 4 Navamsas. Feb 24 to 29th of May, it is going to be the time when you can get married. You can find a partner if you are solo. You might just start a new business during this time. You will get another business partner, or business prospects are going to improve. You might just travel, but it can be a little cumbersome also. Short journeys might be fruitful, but long distance journeys might not be. There can be a theft while traveling. So you have to take care of all of that. Maybe, okay, you're forcibly pushed out of your home. Maybe you're not spending more time at home. You're away from your partner, away from your relationships. You are traveling overseas, but you're not. Your heart is where your family is. So you're feeling very uneasy. But for sure, this is a very positive time to initiate a relationship, to be in the relationship, to start a new business, to travel overseas. Of course, mental setup definitely suffers, or maybe you have to take care of your partner's health. Maybe the partner is becoming very cold in relationship, isolated. Sexual desire is depleting of the partner, not yours, of the partner. Also, do not, or maybe it is you who's getting detached in relationship, but the partner is not. Partner is expecting a lot from you. Also, do not get into any kind of quarrels or any kind of arguments or break an agreement. Like if you're signing any agreement, you have to redo it, redraft it. And there is a possibility that you get involved in any kind of litigation also. Be careful of all of that. And from 29th May to the 6th of July is a very good time period, I would say. This is one of the best time periods, I can say, of this Rahu's ingress in the Purvabhadrapada, because it is going to be giving you, opening way to the avenues. New avenues are, definitely waiting for you. Your ideas are going to be put forward, and, to practice. Whatever you had planned now, it is going to actually get that form and shape as you want it. It is going to give you more sources of income. It is going to give you more people to connect with. You're waiting for some, some investors you will get. You're going to be signing some agreements. Enemies will be defeated or subdued. You're going to be winning over any kind of competition if you're sitting for any exams or something, or you're going to be coming out of the health issues that you have been suffering with. So this is definitely very positive. Connect with your uncles and aunts. They might just help you out if you're stuck somewhere, okay, in any areas of life. This is also a good time period for your children, for student natives, very positive. 6th July to the 23rd of October is the time period when you might just have some highs and lows in your relationship. Ex-partner comes into your life and ruins it all. This is also the time when you lose your job, maybe. Okay, some unwarranted and uncalled for expenditures happen. Children might just be requiring your attention. You need to pay attention to them. Maybe, because of some improper thinking, improper activities, unethical approach to making money might just trigger some issues at the workplace also. Okay, so do not take a shorter route during this time. It's not advisable. Wife or husband might suffer in their health. So you need to take care of their health. You have to be very cautious about that also. This might just be the time when you have to travel, and it might just not be a very fruitful time period as regards to your journeys. Education can start. Maybe you will switch from subjects to subject, from one subject to another if you are a student. Okay. Lastly, 23rd October to the 2nd of December. Now, this is the time when Aries Navamsa is getting active. That is, your 4th house is getting active. So maybe, you're going to be changing your place during this time. You're asked to leave the company and to leave and join somewhere else. Maybe there's a transfer which is happening at the workplace. You need to take care of your health during this time, mental health. There are some insecurities that you're going through. There are certain things that there are certain areas that you have to be cautious about, when it comes to arguments with your family members, some relatives or friends. They might just be these might trigger. So even small things might flare up. So you need to be very careful about your mental setup during this time. It might just bring in some sleepless nights, but it is very positive time period for purchasing vehicle, purchasing a property related matters. Because Rahu is an expansive energy, but you might just buy an old house or half constructed house during this time, quite likely. This is what is in the classic text, but depends on your dasha also. Also, there is a possibility you need to be very careful when you're driving, because Rahu is going to be in your Aries Navamsa also. So be careful about that. And anything to do with inheritance and all, you might just not get your share as you expected. So don't expect that kind of a relief there. Also, mental setup. You have to take care of your mental setup. There is a Kaal Sarpa, which is like the Rahu Ketu axis is predominant. All the grahas are in Rahu Ketu axis. It's Kaal Sarpa yoga, because Ketu is moving in reverse, okay, and grasping all the grahas and not the Rahus. Rahu is the mouth. So this might just, or maybe it is Rahu energy which is grasping. I think, one second, let me check. Let me verify that. Rahu Ketu. Ketu is moving in reverse. Rahu is moving in reverse. Okay, so yeah. So this is what, okay. Okay, one sec. Okay, so what is happening? I was just verifying whether the Kaal Sarpa is okay or not. So now here you have to take good care of your with this Kaal Sarpa thing, which is active. You have to take care of your health, first of all, from 24th April to 21st of July. And in case you have any travel plans, if you have any plans to initiate or maybe a second marriage, so this might not be a very suitable and a very favorable time for you. Okay. The Kaal Sarpa, especially if you are in the Dasha of Mercury, Jupiter, Sun, then this Kaal Sarpa is, or we can say the Rahu Ketu axis is going to be giving you really tough time. Okay. So for the ones who are in Mercury, Jupiter, and Sun dashas, either or of these antardashas also. Okay. So take good care of your health. Do not get involved in any kind of break, or just put a little extra effort, in your relationships also. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be in Purvabhadrapada. Rahu is any which way is transiting your second house, from long time. Now it is going to be in the Purvabhadrapada from 24th February till the 2nd of December. Now the whole transit cannot be giving the similar kind of results. So I've divided it into 4 parts. So to start with, it is, first of all, let us understand that Rahu in Purvabhadrapada in your second house, what is the theme? Rahu will be playing out the theme of Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be changing 3 signs. It's going to be in Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So from 24th February till the 14th of May, this is a good time period if you're looking for a change of place, change of job. And 14th May to 18th October is a very good time period for a relationship to trigger. a romantic relationship, childbirth. This is a good time period for student natives. You're looking for a job change. 18th October to 5th of December is the time period you have to take care of your health. You have to take care of diabetes, like disease, or maybe something to do with liver, enlargement of liver. You have to take care of your health in that particular time period. It can lead to some indigestion also. Eat right. If somebody is giving you or offering you something, just don't eat it blindly. Don't do that. If you have any kind of doubt, this person, is not actually, I'm not getting good vibes from, be it a co-worker, be it your relative, be it your friend, you're feeling a little uneasy with that person, is jealous of me or something like that. Those kinds of energies, do not eat. If they're giving you any kind of prasadam or anything very little, just have it. No, don't have. If they're saying just have it, no. It is also the time you have to take care of your children's health also. Okay. Now, with this 24th February till the 29th of May, this is the time period which is a very good time period. It's one of the best time periods, I would say, of the year. Now, this is the time when you will be experiencing some changes, change of job, change of work, change of subordinates. Maybe you'll be connecting with your subordinates. They'll be coming to your rescue. Maybe you're going to be getting a pet at home, and your enemies and your competitors, they are going to be actually subdued. You'll be able to suppress them, or you're going to be the winner. Also, some acquaintances might just be really helpful to you. So be receptive to that and be open to that also. You will be relieved in many areas. If you are going through a litigation, you have to repay your loan. If you're having difficulty in conversations with a striking conversation with others, all these are going to get better and cured and healed also. You're going to be looking at a bigger picture now. So this is a very positive time period, and connect with your maternal relatives also, uncles, aunts, etc. Then from 6th of July to the 23rd of October. Now, this is a little difficult time period. I must explain what it means. This is not a good time period to conceive. Maybe you will conceive, then you have to go through a lot of issues, problems. Then you have to, if you are married, you have children. So this is the time you have to, even if you're not married, you have children. So this is the time you have to talk to your children. You have to be by their side. It is something which, requires attention. Could be anything. Maybe they need to change their subjects, or, if they are student, if you yourself are a student, so you have to change and switch your subjects. You have to go overseas for further studies, but you're confused which university to opt for. So this is the time when you should seek an appointment with an astrologer and then decide. That is something I can tell you. There is some confusion at the workplace. You're asked to leave, or you're switching jobs. So in transition, this is not a good time period to make any decisions regards to your work also. You can be overindulgent in your relationship, regards to physical relationships specifically. You might just get carried away and make money out of unethical ways. Somebody lures you and tells you, let's do this, and you just get carried away and make wrong choices and decisions. That is something you have to be cautious about. Your mind gets very confused when it is the Gemini Navamsa, which is getting active, 5th house Navamsa. So this might just be bringing you to crossroads, whether to go this way or to that way. So that kind of an energy is quite likely. So do not make any decisions which are too good to be true, I would say. Those kind of situations. Maybe your ex-partner comes back into your life and ruins it all. So that kind of an energy can also work, be triggering during this time. Take care of your parents' health also. This might just trigger some relationship issues in your romance also. Take good care. From 6th July to the 23rd of October, your 4th house Navamsa, that is Taurus, is going to get active. Now, here you have to be very careful about your health, your mental setup, property-related issues you can face, or driving. Maybe, your car is breaking down again and again, and it has to go to the garage often. So maybe you're going to be selling that car or vehicle off post 23rd of October. Do it after that. Also, your selling of the property also, if you want to do it between 23rd October to 2nd of December, not before that. Also, there can be some sleepless nights or some uneasiness that you're going through. Children's health is not good, so you're paying attention. Mother's health is not good, so you're paying attention to that, or you're just spending time with your family. 23rd October to 2nd of December, very good time again. So two transits are very good. That is 24th Feb to 29th May and 23rd October to 2nd of December. Very positive for your overall comforts, luxuries. You will get the price that you're asking, sexual pleasures. This is also the time when you will be having good foods, connecting with your siblings, traveling, enjoying vacation, change of job, connecting with your co-workers, selling off your property at a good price. Also, maybe you're into writing, communication and all. So this is a good time period. But do communicate in a right way. Maybe, you're beating around the bush and not coming straight to the point. So that is something you have to work on during this time also. And too good to be situation, just run away. It's too good to be a situation that you get entrapped in, which is going to lead to fall. For sure, be careful about that. And I shouldn't say for sure. Now, you do have Rahu Ketu axis, all the grahas, that is Kaal Sarpa Yoga, which is forming between 24th April to 21st of July. Now, this is the time period when, a relationship might just fall apart, or maybe there is some issues that you have to deal with in your friend circle or in your traveling. You have to be cautious, especially if you are in the Dasha of Moon, Mercury and Saturn. And Rahu, of course. So these dashas might just bring about some health issues or issues regards to your finances, or suddenly somebody's in the hospital and you have to cater to, or you have to attend to. Expenditures might just increase. So this is something you have to be careful about. And then we have to take care of the eclipses, especially eclipses are happening in the Cancer and the Taurus Navamsa. So in the Cancer Navamsa, it's not bad. It will give you growth only. You will reconcile with your partner maybe, or maybe there is a break in agreement and the new agreement starts. In the Taurus Navamsa, which happens in September eclipses, that's the time when you have to be cautious about your family environment. Do not pick up any arguments, etc. during that time with your family members. Eclipses energies are, as it is, very wavery and very uneasy kind of energy. So you need to take care of your mental setup during that time. Just keep your cool. Okay. Coming to the last sign, do the remedies I've prescribed in the beginning part. You'll definitely feel better. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this is Rahu's transit happening in the Purvabhadrapada in your first house. Jupiter's sign, Jupiter's nakshatra. Now this is happening from the 24th February till the 2nd of December. Sadly, people are talking about this transit and saying the whole transit is good or the whole transit is bad or not so favorable. But it is not like that. We don't check transits that way. We divide it into further 4 padas or 4 navamshas. So I'm going to be giving you 4 slabs or 4 dates, divisions, wherein this Rahu will be giving different results. So please do not fall prey to the readings that you're getting from other channels wherein they are just sharing Rahu in Purvabhadrapada. Sorry, it's not that way. Sadly, it is not that way. So I'm not saying that I'm a pro or I'm just doing. It's just that it's sad that why people are doing this. Why? Very sad. Anyways, February 24th to 29th of May, this is the time period when you have to be cautious about a too good to be true situation. It can lead to some complications to children or from children or through children or to children. So you need to be very careful about the energies. If you are a student yourself, this might be a confused state of mind that you can entrapped in, you can get involved in. Or in a relationship, it is just luring you a lot to the physical side of the relationship, and it is going to be distractive. You can be overindulgent and can lead to some health issues also. Some health issues which are, hidden. some undiagnosed diseases. So you have to be careful. This is also the time period when you have to take care of your mental setup. You can be overly involved in a particular activity for a long, long time. So that can lead to some issues regards to your mental setup, your family relationships may suffer, expenditures might increase, your mind gets confused also. And it is also the time when you can have some losses in the power, reputation. Okay. So you need to be very careful. Ex-partner comes back to your life. What will you do? Maybe you will get back to that partner. That partner will ruin you, rob you, and then go. That kind of a situation can also come up. So you need to take care of your mental setup during this time. Do not get carried away in investments. Do not get carried away in your speculative money. You're making a good chunk of money and you get carried away. Oh, wow, I made good amount of money. Now let me just do it even more, get involved even more. You spend all of it, all of your savings, and then what happens? This is the time mental setup changes. So you will be in a fluctuating and a wavering mindset during this time. 29th of May to 6th of July, again, there is a better than the previous one, but still, you will feel a little uneasy regards to your home environment. You have to sell your property, you have to shift out, or, you're very uneasy when you're at home. Some arguments often are happening, or you have to, there's a disputed property that you get involved in. Be careful about that also. Sign the agreement only after reading and rereading the documents. There is something which is going to be a clause which can just lead to future disagreements. So be careful. Some near and dear friends or relatives, they might just mislead you. They might just misguide you. You might just develop enmity with your own people, So you have to be careful. And while driving, you have to be very careful also from 29th May to 6th of July. Do let me know, whatever happened, in the comment section later. Also, this might just bring about losses during travels. This is also the time when you are displaced from one place to another. You're going to the foreign land, maybe, So that is something which is, I think, nowadays a very positive thing. In fact, people want to shift out, want to settle abroad. And also from 6th July to the 23rd of October. Now, this is a time when you will be having your third house getting active. Very positive time. Now, this transit is the best as compared to the other. So now this is a good time when things are going to move in the direction you wish to. You're going to be signing some contracts, some documents. You'll be able to enhance your sources of income, how you can get better with the people, communicating with the people, how you can make money out of money, how you can be more agile in your relationship physically, physical aspect is going to improve. Your connectivity with your siblings is going to improve. You're going to be receiving money from others where you have given hand loan. Maybe, you're going to be paying off your loans, or if you have applied for PR visa, etc., you will get it. Okay, so this is definitely very positive. And 23rd October to 2nd of December is a time period when you can have some confusion. Expenditures might increase or savings might deplete. You can have some digestive issues also. You have to be careful about what you're speaking, what you're uttering. When you're speaking, you have to be cautious about your mental setup. You have to pause and then speak. Also, do not get carried away in being overindulgent, buying gadgets, buying expensive phones, laptops, etc., or something to do with music system, etc., some music thing. You're going to be spending a lot of money on that. Take care of your partner's health, because it's 8 from 7. So you have to be careful about your partner's health also during this time, or your business partner, the people that you're very close to. You have to be careful about that. And also, you might just be suffering yourself, health-wise during this time. Stress levels might increase. So that is something you have to be a little careful. Now, Jupiter's transit is also very important when, we talk about Jupiter's sign, Jupiter's nakshatra. So how can we leave out Jupiter? Jupiter is going to be transitioning from Taurus to Gemini, to Cancer. So Taurus transit from 24th Feb to 14th May is definitely very positive for travels, for communicating with others, learning more, acquiring more knowledge, writing a book. All that can happen. If you want to change the job, you can do that also in between this time period. Very positive. 14th May to 18th October. Of course, Rahu's ingress in the 4 Navamsa is definitely going to give that result. But what about Jupiter? We have to blend it. Okay, this is the time period I can make decisions.